What is going on, everybody? Here, Horizon Cinemas presents Game Night. Actually, it's Jimmy's Famous Seafood presents Game Night, presented by Horizon Cinemas, and they're going Hollywood. And we are live. And who am I? The voice that you hear? I am Stephen Daniels, and I'm super excited to be here with y'all this evening. We are live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood in the upstairs bar for Game Night. I'm super stoked about it. Matter of fact, let me pull it up on the big screen because it's an awesome atmosphere. If you get a chance to come out to it, you got to. So right now, this is Game Night. It's not. There's tons of people over here, and we're about to do it. And Mike Kornblatt, who is one of the media guys here, actually the main media guy, he's a really good guy. He's a good friend of mine, is going to be hosting Game Night. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot of stuff to do. We're going to go over a lot of different things from the movies that are in the theaters right now. We're going to be going over movies that are happening, coming soon. We're going to talk with the people that are here and figure out their favorite Hollywood and game nights and movies that they've liked from the past and stuff that they've done. We're going to have cool prizes to give away. There's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if you can hear my man.
Hollywood. It's all about movies.
I don't know if you guys can hear that at all, but Mike right now is hosting and opening up. Everybody wave.
Looks like he's from Star Wars. He's not.
Wave high.
He's Steven. He's from Horizon Cinemas, and he's doing a podcast live right now. So if there's any movie buffs that want to come talk to him, say hi, talk about your favorite movies.
Love it. Love it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to start with Game Night. We've got a bunch of cool prizes for our top teams. And we're even giving out some free alcohol for you guys.
Uh-oh. Free alcohol.
You need it. If you've never played Game Night before, here's how it works. Do not use your phone to look up answers. This is cheating, and we don't like cheating. Don't use your phone. Don't use your iPod.
Just so y'all know, Jimmy's Famous Seafood does this each in every month. Game night, and they do trivia night. They got a lot of really cool things. You guys need to come out to it. It's awesome. Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
Different games will have different points, and there's a bunch of different games this evening. But before we start our first game, let us get out some free shots, and let's find out who's going to earn them. The team that's closest to the correct answer here is going to earn 4 points.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hope you can, because it's going to be fun. I think we're going to see some fun answers and fun people tonight.
Its release, the VHS for The Lion King became the best-selling videotape of all time. It sold how many?
He said on the first day of its release, the VHS for The Lion King became the best-selling videotape of all time, selling how many copies in 24 hours? For those of you who don't know what a VHS is, those were those cool things. Ask your parents about it, because it's pretty cool. It's really cool. All right, I'm going to let them go ahead and do this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that microphone down so you guys can just hear me a little bit. And I want to talk to you about some movies that are coming out here soon, which I'm really excited about. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat so far. Sonic and Friends Plush, hello. Canes 1989, how are you? Super excited that you're here. Share, let people know that we're here. We can't grow without your help, and we want to grow. So let us know. Let the people know that we are here. It's good stuff. Okay. All right, let's talk about the movies that are coming up. We have a lot of great movies that are coming up that are already out. And so I want to play you some really cool movie trailers. We're also going to eat some food a little bit later too, which I'm pretty excited about, from Jimmy's Famous Seafood. All right, so the first one, there's a couple horror films that are coming out. And I don't know about you guys, but I love a good horror flick. I like going to the movies, getting a big bag of popcorn, and being scared. Okay, so there's some really good horror flicks that are coming out this week as well as next week, and I really think you're going to like it a lot. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play the first one that opens up this Thursday, Barbarian.
We need one of the best horror movies I've seen this year.
Definitely 10 out of 10.
Come here!
Was crazy.
This is perfectly natural.
Ooh. That was the wrong movie I played because that's already come out. That's Barbarian. You can see that in theaters now. You can see that one in theaters now. The other one I played comes out this week, but you can see that now. That one is, it's great. It's got a lot of really cool people in it. I'm super excited about it. Justin Long is in it. For those of you who don't know Justin Long, he was in Dodgeball. He was one of the main characters in Dodgeball. I always revert back to that movie. He was also in Die Hard and Live Free and Die Hard with Bruce Willis. But he was really, really good. And I've got people here that are going crazy. I love it. People are getting really involved with game night. It's good stuff. But Barbarian is going to be really, really, really good. So they're calling out the names for the teams.
Team Ginger.
Let me turn the volume up. Team Ginger.
3 moms and a baby. The Mechanics. Bill's Mafia.
Oh, Bill's Mafia. Can't be having Bill's Mafia.
Just guessing.
Anyways, Barbarian is in theaters now. You got to go see it. I think it's going to be, I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of good horror flicks that are starting to come back out or getting released in theaters. And I think it's going to be one of the good ones of the year. So you got to go check out Barbarian. It's going to be such a good movie. Barbarian is out now in theaters everywhere. Make sure you guys go watch it. Justin Long is in it. It's got a lot of really cool people. Bill Skarsgård is in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys go check out those. It's going to be Barbarian. Open now. It's rated R for those of you who don't know. So make sure you guys go check that out. I'm trying to, when do I jump into the game night? When do I jump back out? Because there's so much stuff to talk about. There's so much stuff to talk about when it comes to the movies. We still have Spider-Man No Way Home with 11 new minutes of footage in it. And so for you Marvel fans, there's a lot of good stuff in there. I appreciate that, Kane's 1989. Thank you, my friend. Super excited about it. I love being on. Again, we're live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood in Baltimore on Halliburton Avenue. Make sure you guys can come check us out right now. Just so you know, they have it's Baltimore. They're Ravens fans here. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I am a Dolphins fan, but that's okay. We don't hold that against me. But for you Ravens fans out there in the land, it's Ravens Victory Monday. And what that means is if you come out tonight, you get 50% crab cake egg rolls today at the bar only. Today at the bar only, you get 50% crab cake egg rolls because the Ravens won yesterday and they did beat the Jets. So I appreciate them. Thank you. Appreciate it. We don't like the Jets at all. We don't like them at all. Say hello real quick, Mike. Hold on. There we go. Now you're on.
Good. How's it going over here?
It's going good. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. Am I being too loud?
You're not being too loud. As a matter of fact,
I can change that. I can definitely change that.
You can definitely change that?
Yeah.
Are you excited? The team names were great.
Yeah, team names are like my favorite part because I like hearing their reaction to me calling their name, and they just go ballistic, psychotic. It's my favorite thing ever. Yeah.
So if you scream out loud, Bill's Mafia, those guys will scream.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Say Bill's Mafia, make some noise.
Bill's Mafia, make some noise.
All right, man, go do your thing. Come
Thanks,
back
man.
and say hello in a minute.
He's a Dolphins fan.
Oh,
At least you got luck with it.
Oh, man, I'm super excited about it. Okay, all right, let's talk about some other movies that are coming out, okay? The horror flick that I wanted to talk to you about that comes out on Thursday, okay, is this. Let me tell you, I watch a lot of movies. This one's got me going. So here is Pearl 30-second teaser trailer for this Thursday, opening up at selected theaters only. Okay, so remember, we have 5 locations, so be careful. Make sure when you go check the times that it's at your location. Okay, so check this out. This is Pearl teaser trailer. Go check it out right. We're going to check it out right now.
How about a film nobody else has seen?
Before there was X,
I'd do anything to be up there.
there was Pearl.
I only take one gal per town.
X. We're looking for someone with X factor.
Has to be me.
I think you got what it takes.
All I want is to be special. Tell me I'm special.
Pearl.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is actually a prequel, okay? Filmmaker Ty West with another chapter from the twisted world of X. And this astonishing follow-up to the year's most acclaimed horror film, trapped on her family's isolated farm. Pearl must tend to her ailing father under the bitter and overbearing watch of her devout mother, lusting for a glamorous life she's always seen in the movies. Pearl's ambitions, temptations, and repressions all collide in the stunning Technicolor-inspired origin story of X's iconic villain. So that comes out this Thursday. And if you guys want to go see a really good horror film, that's the horror film you should go see, along with Barbarian. I ain't gonna lie, both of them look really, 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 really good. Really good. Hey, before I go on to the next movie, right now they have Famous Feud on, which is one of the games here on game night. And the question is going to be, name a Hollywood actor. Here, let me put this on the big screen so you guys can see. There we go. There we go. It says, well, I moved this here. It says, name a Hollywood actor who both guys and girls say is hot. Top 7 answers. Put them in the comments section right now. Famous Feud, okay? Because remember, we're at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. Name a Hollywood actor who both guys and girls say is hot. Put it in the comments right now. I want to hear from you. What would you say are top 7 answers of name a Hollywood actor who both guys and girls say is hot? Remember, this is Jimmy's Famous Seafood. We're keeping it Hollywood right now. Super excited that you guys are watching. Hit the like button if you haven't done it already. Hit the like button. Share. Let people know that we're here, that we're live. We're live on Horizon Cinema's Facebook. We're live on Horizon Cinema's YouTube page. I'm interested to know what the top 7 answers are. If I have to be honest, Brad Pitt's up there. Right? Brad Pitt. Leonardo DiCaprio's probably one. Kane's 1999 says Jennifer Lopez. That's probably true. J-Lo's up there, right? Hollywood actors, both guys and girls. Jennifer Lopez is definitely up there. But would people consider? I mean, look, she is an actor. I feel like more people would see her as a pop musician.
Who both guys and girls would say is hot.
All right, here we go. Top 7.
2 points if you wrote Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa is number 7. That's a good one. Jason Momoa is up there.
4 points if you said Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. I should have said Ryan Gosling. I love him in The Notebook. I'm not saying I've cried a couple times watching it, but I might have. Paul Rudd is on the never would be on that list in a million years.
8 points for Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Number 4. Number 3. The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Chris Hemsworth. Why did I think of Thor? I should have thought of Thor.
It's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Mike was about to say himself. I said Brad Pitt would. It was either Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even make the list.
This was their list, not mine personally. Or is it? I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even make the list. That's crazy.
Yeah, everyone else loved Ryan Reynolds except for the people surveyed. They like Jason Momoa.
And all of them, by the way, are men. No women up there.
Next one is top 8 answers on the board.
What horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw the movie on screen? What horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? Put it in the chat right now. I want to hear from you. What horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? Put it in the chat right now. A podcast at the movies. I'm your host, Stephen D. We are live right now at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. K's 1999 says Chucky and Annabelle. Definitely these. Yep. Jason definitely did. Jason did. Freddy Krueger did. I'm trying to think who else scared me. The Boogeyman did. There's a few really good ones. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? Isn't that Jason? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They redid that, and I was scared watching the remake. So I'm just telling you, for me, that would have been it. Somebody is watching, texting me, Edward Scissorhands. I hear that. All right, hey, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. Let's go back to the movies. Kane's 1989 says Paranormal Activity. That most definitely did. That was what's the one where it was shot like with a regular camera and it was big. Man. The Hills Have Eyes. That scared me. See, now we're getting into movies though, and the question is top 8. What horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? You know, Blair Witch. Blair Witch was the name of that movie. If you're watching right now, we're live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood for game night. And right now, the question on the board, if you're watching, is what horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? We want to know. We're live right now at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. There's a lot of people here, so there's people in the back over here. So don't think there's not. We got a pretty packed house here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people at the bar because everybody's sitting at tables. But I have that because this is where the camera fits. So that's what we're doing. I think Mike's about to come up and do it. After he gives this question, I'm going to talk about another really cool movie that comes out this week. And I'm super stoked about it. As a matter of fact, it comes out tomorrow, and it's going to be big. So stay tuned so I can tell you all about that. And we're going to hear the answers here in a minute. And if you're just tuning in, because I can see some people just tuned in, write in the chat right now. What horror movie characters scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? We want to know. Put it in the chat. See, a couple new people have joined us live. 90 seconds, and we'll get the answers. If you guys like movies and you live in the Baltimore, Harford County area, then you got to come to Horizon Cinemas. We have 5 locations all throughout the Baltimore County, Harford County areas. And we would love for you to come and hang out with us and see a movie. It's the best way to see a movie. We got recliner seats. We got food. We don't just have popcorn and soda pop. We're a big deal. We're a big deal over at Horizon Cinemas, and we love having people come to the movies and having that experience, whether it's with a date, with their families or loved ones or whatever. It's just a great way to enjoy the day or the evening or afternoon. Come to Horizon Cinemas. All right, here we go. We're about to do top 8 answers on the board. What horror movie character scared the crap out of you when you first saw them on screen? Here we go. Mike's about to get on the mic and tell us what they are. Here we go. And we're going to do it now. He's about to get on there. I think he was waiting to get all the answers in. Everybody's eating all this good food around me. I'm definitely waiting for the food to come. It's my favorite part of the night. Just so y'all know, we have some really good stuff over at Horizon Cinemas too. So if you ever are worried about going to dinner and a movie, have your dinner at the movies at Horizon Cinemas. We got really great food there. A lot longer than 90 seconds. Mike, you're giving people way too much time to make their decision. K's 1989 says, that's a nice restaurant. It is, man. I love it here. It's great. We love it. We love it. All right. We will see the top 8 answers on the board. We're going to wait for that and then do that.
All right.
Here we go.
After I reveal the answers here, we're going to take a quick break.
And then when we do that, we're actually going to bring people on.
Movies with Steven from Horizon Cinemas. That's your guy. Matt, I think you should go up there. You know pretty much everything about everything, so you should get it. Definitely. All right. Top 8 answers on the board. What horror movie character scared the doo-doo out of you when you first saw them on screen? 2 points if you wrote
8.
Jack Torrance.
Jack Torrance.
From The Shining.
From The Shining. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Jack Torrance from The Shining. I never would have thought of that, but that is a very scary character.
4 points if you said Reagan McNeil. That's from The Exorcist.
Reagan McNeil from The Exorcist. Another scary movie.
6 points for Leatherface.
Leatherface, number 6.
Here's where it gets fun. 8 points for Chucky.
Chucky. I couldn't even believe I didn't name Chucky.
10 points. Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, I knew would be up there automatically.
12 points if you said Pennywise.
Pennywise. From It. The clown from It. Never liked that movie because of that. Jason Voorhees, I said.
Name missing for 16 points. Michael
Myers. Michael Myers.
Yeah, buddy. Some of you guys have a lot of points thus far.
I can see I'm not good at game night, and I know Hollywood movies. And look, my brain is fried. That's what I'm going to blame it on. But let me tell you, those are some great answers. All right, so we're going to have some people come up on screen, and I'm going to see who's coming on. We're going to get our first people. I'm pretty excited about it. Put them on screen. We'll introduce themselves. We're going to see who's going to come on. Matt, are you coming up?
I'm going to be there 1 second.
A 1 second? Yeah. Not 2. 3 seconds. Matt will be here in 3 seconds. I don't know who Matt is. Matt is here playing on game night, which I'm excited about. And it looks like Matt has been drinking a little bit. So I'm sure the answers we're going to get from him are going to be awesome. All right. We're just waiting for Matt to take his shot with his friend, and then we're going to talk. Oh, man, they got great drink specials up here, too, so make sure you guys come and see it. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Make sure y'all go do that. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Matt. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Mic, right there. Camera, right there.
Right.
Take the mic. You can hold.
Take the mic?
Yep.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Right.
Introduce
How you
yourself.
doing,
What's your name?
My name is Matt. I'm from Baltimore.
Matt from Baltimore.
That's me.
All right, and you come here a lot on game night, I assume.
Every week, never miss it.
Okay, and you love Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
Love Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
Okay, when you go to the movies, okay, what is your first movie theater experience you can remember? Like the first movie you ever went to go see?
Oh, wow. Okay, so the first movie theater experience I can remember, I grew up in Bel Air up in Harford County.
Yep.
And they had a they were opening the theater. It was opening weekend.
Okay.
And my parents somehow finagled tickets to like the soft opening.
Okay.
And so you could see one of like 3 movies, and it was Men in Black, Austin Powers, and something else. Right.
I like those 2 movies right there.
So we go in and we're going to see Men in Black.
Okay.
And 30 minutes into the movie, the projector fails, and they make all of us leave the theater.
It's your first time at the
and
movies.
This is my first time at the movie theaters, and we all have to leave. But I'm by myself with my friend because my parents went to see Austin Powers, and we had to wait in the lobby while Austin Powers ended so that they could take us home because we couldn't see the movie anymore.
That's like the worst movie theater experience ever.
Almost turned me off movies altogether.
Okay,
but
so
I came back the next day. They gave us free tickets. We got to see the movie again.
What's your most favorite movie you can remember seeing at the movies?
My favorite movie of all time is American History X.
Oh, so good.
With Edward Norton.
Edward Norton's amazing.
Just
His movies are absolutely
phenomenal storytelling.
Yeah.
Love that he's a local guy too, growing up in Columbia.
Yep.
So, just phenomenal storytelling. It's just got a lot of. It's got a lot of redemption, but it also has a lot of really deep, dark stuff that, like, they talk about things you don't really want to hear about, but it's important. And I thought they really raveled a really important story together in a really entertaining movie.
All right, I want you to come back because it sounds like we can talk a lot, which
Sounds
I
right.
really
Sounds
would
good,
like
brother.
to
I'll
talk
be
to you
back.
more. All right, go get your game. Go get
I
your
will.
points.
Thanks, man.
I want you to win. What's your team name?
We are Nerds Know Things.
Nerds Know Things. I like it. Good luck. I like it, man. Nerds Know Things. All right, Nerds Know Things. Man, he's such a good guy. I like that guy. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at what is coming up next in theaters for Horizon Cinemas. So I talked to you about a movie that's coming out in theaters. It's actually going to be here. Let me turn this down. The next, we have a really great. I love movies, right? It's one of the reasons I wanted to work at Horizon Cinemas. I've been doing it for I've been watching movies ever since I was a little kid. My favorite movie that I can remember is E.T. I loved E.T. Loved everything about E.T. I loved, just the fact that you could, the fact that you could just, I watched that movie over and over again as a kid. E.T. and Mary Poppins. I know that's so weird, and those are 2 different style movies, but I love them. All right. Now, as I've grown older, I've gotten to get into not just the big blockbuster hits, but the independent films. And I like Matt just said, he's a nerd. I am too. And so one of the movies I'm really looking forward to seeing is Clerks 3. That opens up tomorrow, and it's only in theaters for 2 weeks. It's only in theaters for 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about it because, well, number one, it's made by Kevin Smith. And Kevin Smith is absolutely amazing guy. He's one of my heroes in the industry. He's made a lot of great movies. He was the first person to have a cinematic universe, not Marvel. Don't let the people fool you. Kevin Smith was the first person to have a cinematic universe. So starting tomorrow for 2 weeks only, all the way going up to the 25th, I think. And it's at Fallston only, at Fallston location only, because it's run through Fathom Movies. And Fathom is a really awesome thing because they have a lot of independent films, a lot of faith-based films, a lot of films just in general. They don't even have to be specialized. Anime. It's at our Fallston location. So if you get a chance to go check out our Fallston location, we have Fathom events. And there's so many different events that we have, and we love having Fathom events at Fallston Cinema. And one of the movies starting tomorrow is Clerks 3. Let's check it out.
I'm living on borrowed time.
I'm gonna make a movie!
Everything in the script is something someone I know said. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Take off your pants.
That's how we did it in the 90s, son!
Clerks 3 in movie theaters only, September 13th through 18th.
It says September 13th through 18th, but they just extended it one more week to the 25th. I just got that text today from the person who runs the day-to-day things of Horizon Cinemas, and he's like, hey, the movie's been extended for 1 week of Clerks 3. It's at Fallston only, okay? Fallston only. Get your tickets before they sell out, and they will sell out. So go see Clerks 3. If you like any of the first two Clerks movie, if you like any of the Kevin Smith universe movies, you got to go check it out. It's going to be great. I did a movie trailer review of it, which we're going to have a couple new ones out this week. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, he's such a good guy, and I'm really excited about this movie. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you watch the first two Clerks movies or any of the Kevin Smith movies that he has, put it in the comments section. I'd love to know. Love to. All right, another movie that's coming out soon that I'm really excited about. It's actually already out. It's been out for, I want to say, a week or 2 weeks now. It's called Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. And there's a couple of reasons I'm really excited about this movie. One of them is, I love The Office. And I love The Office's shot. Office is one of the greatest TV shows in history. But it's got that handheld camera, and it's shot kind of, documentary style. And so that's how this is. And so I'm really excited for this movie called Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. It's starring Sterling Brown and Regina Hall, who I absolutely love. It's theatrical comedy starring Regina Hall, a proud first lady of a Southern Baptist megachurch who worked together with her husband, Pastor Lee Curtis Childs, Sterling Brown, who once served a congregation in the tens of thousands, but after a scandal forces their church to temporarily close. Trinity and Lee Curtis must reopen their church and rebuild their congregation to make the biggest comeback that committed religion has ever received. It's hilarious. As somebody who's faith-based myself, I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to be very, very funny. So let's check out the trailer for Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul, which is currently playing at Horizon Cinema, at select Horizon Cinemas right now. So make sure you go look for that at what theater and what times, and check out your show times. But I think you're going to like it. Here is the trailer for Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul.
Pastor Lee Curtis Childs faces allegations of misconduct.
How would I describe Honk for Jesus?
The title alone just made me curious.
It is fucking insane.
Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul is the story of the first lady of a Southern Baptist megachurch and how she and her pastor husband attempt to rebuild their congregation after a scandal.
Trinity Childs, her identity is very connected to being the first lady.
Lee Curtis wants his church back. He loves the limelight. He loves the spectacle.
Oh.
No. So he hires this documentary film crew to get him back up on that stage.
Oh, boy.
We can edit around that, right?
Her goal is really to revive their church. I think she's willing to do a lot.
You ain't really getting that many babes, baby.
I mean, within reason. She's not selling ass to anybody.
That's it. Get it. For the Lord. Give my heart. For the Lord.
We had actors who could do the insanely funny.
Regina Hall is hysterical.
You have a blessed one. Oh. And you have a blessed... I love Sterling. He makes me laugh so much.
This movie does a wonderful job of showing the benefits that the church has had in the community. But then you also see a level of opulence, which shows you how Mickey-Picky shady the church can be.
Ultimately, the film is about the reconciliation of faith with reality.
Yeah.
Hallelujah!
Amen!
We agree that amen.
All the people on the internet say amen.
Get your tickets now.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I don't know about you, but that movie looks hilarious. I'm super excited about it. Sterling Brown is in one of the best TV shows of all time, This Is Us. And Regina Hall has done a million things in television and in movies. You need to go check out her IMDb. She's absolutely amazing. She's one of the best actors in Hollywood, let alone one of the best female actors, one of the best actors in all of Hollywood. So it's going to be a hilarious movie. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be funny. I don't know about y'all. But no, Cruz, you're not late. We're here. We're live for another, I think, a good hour. So we're just chilling. This is Jimmy's Famous Seafood. This is a live podcast at the movies. A podcast at the movies. We're live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. All right, here is another question that we have going on. This is game night at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. The question is, it took how many days to film the 1997 blockbuster hit Titanic? It took how many days to film the 1997 blockbuster hit Titanic? Let me tell you, when that movie came out, I remember the wildness of that movie. I was about to say game because they got the game on the TV here. For the wildness of that movie, because Leonardo DiCaprio, I feel like it just, he was already a big actor, but it just made him into something even bigger. And it was a wild movie, right? As far as I'm concerned, hey, Mike, I have a question. We're gonna see if Mike can answer this. Hey, Mike, real quick, could she have gotten Jack on that door?
What's that?
For here, let me put this up. You have the Titanic question.
Yes.
Could she have gotten Jack on that door? Could Jack have been saved?
I think if she had really tried hard enough, maybe, but probably he's going to pull her in because he's starting to sink to the bottom.
He could have survived too, man. That's like the biggest question in Hollywood of all time. Could she have fit on that door?
If she had an iPhone, she could have just pulled it out and just pressed for help, but yeah. Technology's a real pain in the butt.
In 1908, it definitely was.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Let me ask you, if you're watching right now live, do you think she could have helped Jack? She could have let Jack on that door. I'm sorry. She could have. It's the biggest question in like Hollywood movies of all time. Was there enough room for Jack? Jack didn't have to stay in the water and freeze and die. He could have been on there with her. He could have. We all know. He died for nothing. That's how I look at it. But it was a good movie nonetheless. All right, so Shoot Your Shot is the game that they're playing here at Jimmy's Famous Seafood on game night. And the question is presented by Horizon Cinemas, by the way, which we are. We're super excited to be here. It took how many days to film the 1997 blockbuster hit Titanic? Put it in the chat. How many days do you think it took? They're playing the music too, which I love. Celine Dion made millions off of it. Like, there are definitely more iconic songs. I'm not talking about tunes, like movie tunes. Like the Star Wars music or Star Trek music, when you hear it, you know it. All right, here we go. We're going to get the answer.
Runner-up teams getting 2 bonus points are Nerds Know Things, The Mechanics, and Three Moms and a Baby. But the team earning 4 points in our next round of shots because they were only a week and a half removed from the correct answer of 160 days.
160 days.
Guessing.
160 days it took to film that movie. What's wild about that now is they can film movies in so much quicker time than 30, 60, 90, 120, like 5 months to film one movie. That, by the way, was 3.5 hours? It's like 3.5. 3.5. All right, let's see if we can get somebody else to come up. Somebody, are you coming back? You're coming back. I like it.
Pal.
What's going on? All right, so where were we?
We were talking about American History X.
And how great Edward Norton is.
Yeah, how great Edward Norton is.
Fight Club's my favorite movie.
Fight Club, fantastic.
I love Fight Club.
Motherless Brooklyn.
I know.
Phenomenal movie with him in it, yeah.
All right, let me ask you another question. What's the last movie you went to go see at the movie theater?
The last movie I saw?
Yes.
So that would have been whatever the most recent Marvel movie was.
Thor?
Yes, Thor Love and Thunder.
Okay, now, have you been to Horizon Cinemas before?
Have I been to Horizon Cinemas? I believe yes, I have. I have.
All right, well, we want you to go again. It's the only way to watch a movie, okay?
Is it? Well, tell me why.
Because we got recliner seats.
Recliner seats?
Yes. I mean, you can't watch a movie without kicking your legs
That's
up
an
and
excellent
watching,
point.
right?
You really can't.
Because you get that at home. We got to beat the home experience, right?
You have to in this day and age.
I
You got
know,
to do better.
right?
than
We
home.
got to beat them, right? You know what else we got? Popcorn, real movie theater popcorn and soda. But not only do we have all that, we got a whole list of food. So you can have dinner and a movie, and we can bring the food right to you.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Right?
That's fantastic.
And we got discount Tuesdays.
No kidding.
Yes, so there's discounts, there's rewards programs.
Fantastic, man.
You don't need those other. You need the great movie theater experience at Horizon
There it
Cinemas.
is.
All right, if you win tonight, you know what you win.
There you go.
You win Horizon Cinemas movie tickets.
Fantastic. I can't wait.
I need you to win
I'm fairly
tonight.
certain that we are distancing ourselves from second
From what
place
I have
right
heard,
now.
you are.
We're doing quite well.
You're doing very, very well. Okay, so you like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I do. You can't help but love it. It's super entertaining.
What did you think of Spider-Man No Way Home?
I thought that was far and above the
best-
best one out of all of them. And
Even Avengers?
yeah, it was
Endgame?
It was the callbacks. It was bringing in all three guys.
It was
that had
wild,
played it,
right?
Pulling everybody together. Every time somebody walked through a portal,
You were like,
you had the feelings.
Is it Tobey Maguire?
Right.
Is it Andrew Garfield? Let me tell you why it's different than the other movies, right? Because for the 6 to 8 months of the production of that movie, then the other year it took to them to release it. Toby, are you in the movie? No. Andrew Garfield, are you in the movie? No.
Yeah.
So for a year and a half, they denied, and Marvel's like, we're not doing that.
Yep.
And then when they came out,
And it was perfect.
they screamed in the theater that I went to go see it in. Like they screamed, like they're watching a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Because it is.
It was fantastic. Everything about it was great. All the villains coming back. Willem Dafoe should be in every movie.
He's such a
playing
great
every
villain.
evil
And
character.
he plays
forever.
such a good character. You know, I was having the conversation the other day about Heath Ledger.
Yes.
Do you think the Joker is like the best top 5 villain of all time in a movie?
It has. It's an iconic character in general,
Yeah.
but the role demands so much more
I know.
after Jack Nicholson. Heath Ledger made it something.
I agree.
It's critical to culture now. It's,
I
it's
agree.
fantastic.
I agree. All right, so are you ready for the next round?
I can't wait, man.
All right, man. We'll see you in a few.
All right, brother. Thank
I
you
like
so
it,
much.
man.
I
I like that guy. He's a pretty cool guy. All right, Horizon Cinemas. We're live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. It is game night, and tonight's game night is Hollywood, and obviously Horizon Cinemas is Hollywood.
116 points as Nerds Know Things.
Nerds Know Things. That's Matt's team.
Guessing. We still have 2 more games left. And the next one is a new game that we played 3 weeks ago.
All right, we do have some more movies to promote, and we do want to talk to some more people, but it's about 7:45, and I believe the time has come for food, for them to show me some more food, which I can't lie, I'm pretty excited about.
45 seconds to hand your answers, and you must go in order.
I'm pretty excited.
So you're going to get a letter.
Hey, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. Let us know. Put it in the chat. We're going to be asking the same questions that they're asking on game night. We'd love to get interactive with you guys. If you're a local in the area of Baltimore, Harford County, let us know. Maybe we can get you a prize for you to come see if you're interactive with us and answer some of these questions. We definitely want to know. We appreciate you stopping by. Hit the like button, share. We do this once a month, a podcast at the movies.
Mel Gibson.
And let me tell you something, Horizon Cinemas is the place to go see a movie if you're in the Baltimore, Harford County areas.
Here's the first one. Your first letter is S. Like that. Only one answer slip. Here they are. There's 5. Letter S. Name something you see in a movie theater that starts with the letter S.
Uh-oh, the letter S. Name something you see in a movie theater. Letter is S. Okay, it has to start with the letter S. It has to start with the letter S. Name something you see in a movie theater. Name a horror movie. Something you see in an action movie. a famous movie quote starting with the letter S, and a 90s movie starting with the letter S. Okay? All theater, let's get interactive here. Something you see in a movie theater starting with the letter S, a name of a horror movie starting with the letter S, something you see in an action movie starting with the letter S, and a famous movie quote starting with the letter S. And a 90s movie starting with the letter S. Right now, what do you know? Let's get interactive. Put it in the chat right now. I want to see if you guys got an answer. Ooh.
What we talking about?
Oh, what's up, man? Get on the mic right here, man. Right here. Grab the mic. Yep. What's your name, man?
Steve.
My name's Steve.
I know.
All right,
Ironic.
Now, are you a V or a PH?
It's just a V-E, Steve, just Steve.
No, there's no Steve in.
Yeah, no, just Steve.
Okay.
I didn't choose it, though.
It's a good name, though. It'll get you far in many places, man. Let me tell you.
Fair.
All right, so is this your first time at game night?
No, I've actually, it's like my third time.
Okay. You like it?
Yeah, man, it's fun.
Jimmy's Famous Seafood's
different categories
awesome.
every week. It's fresh.
All right, so you like movies.
Yeah, I love movies.
Name your first movie theater experience that you can remember.
First movie theater experience? Oh, man. That I can remember. It would probably have to been something like Star Wars.
Star Wars?
And it's not that I remember going. I just know that my dad liked Star Wars a lot.
Okay.
And I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, but
don't tell him that. He might get mad. You know the Star Wars.
I know, it's like a cult following.
All right. What is your favorite movie theater experience that you remember? What's your favorite movie you ever remember
my favorite
going?
movie I've ever been to?
Yep.
In the theaters?
Yes.
I'm a horror movie fan.
We got a couple of good ones coming out, by the way.
Okay.
Barbarian.
The first movie that shook me to my core in the movie theater, I was actually in college, and it was Sinister. Yeah, I went to Penn State, so I was like in a theater. It was just like 7 of my friends, and it was just us. That movie shook me for some reason. I don't know why, but Sinister was.
So let me tell you. So let me ask you. You like horror movies?
Love them.
You essentially you get hype going to a theater, getting scared. That's fun to you,
right?
I don't get it. I don't
know,
understand it.
It's like the thrill of it, right? Like it's like some people like roller coasters.
That's true.
You know what? Same sensation
it's
for me.
It's
just
sensation.
Like it's more controlled, right? So I like that feeling.
All right. So what is your team name tonight?
My team name, Functional Alcoholics.
Functional Alcoholics. Who are you here with?
My sister and her roommate.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. So what are some of these answers to these questions? Because now people have turned them in. What did you guys write down? Name something you see in a movie theater.
We said seat.
That is something. You see a seat in a movie theater. That is correct. Name a horror movie.
Saw, which is kind of gore, but kind of horror.
It's a horror movie. I agree. Name something you see in an action movie.
Sword.
You're pretty good at this, man. Name something from Star Wars. Oh, look, the food is coming for me. Right over here, my guy. Yeah, there we go. All right.
We're in a new round.
All right, you
I'll
go.
be right back.
Put it out. See you later, Steve. I love it. All right, now we got food. Who do we have here? What's your name? Speak it to the mic.
Thomas.
Thomas is.
How are we doing today?
How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing great.
I'm super excited that you're here.
I'm excited that you're here.
No, you can't be, because this looks too good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move the screen on over here so people can kind of see what I'm looking at here. There we go. All right. Thomas, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what we got here.
So right here we have our famous crab cake egg rolls. We have our 4 to 5 ounces of crab meat mixed in there with some cream cheese.
There we go.
We roll it into 2 rolls. They cut them in half, and you get 4 pieces per order. It's going to be served with our mango ponzu sauce as well as our spicy mayo.
Oh, all right. I'm excited to taste it. But should I taste it first and then we'll go to the next thing? Is that how we should do this? Or you just want to tell me everything and then we'll go?
It just depends on
it's
what
my
you
party.
want
I
to
just
do.
got to live in it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
All right.
I'm here for you. So if you want to taste it first, and then we'll go on to the next one.
All right. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna taste it first. All right. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna probably make a mess doing this. We're gonna see. That's wild.
Right? It's not bad, huh?
I don't think I've ever had a crab cake in an egg roll. I would never think to do that.
Well, we came out with this during the pandemic. And we put them on a food truck.
I need napkins too.
Napkins? Yeah, hold on. Let me get
Yeah. All right, it's getting messy over here, people. Hey, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. We're at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. It's game night. And I'm trying the food at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. They got a couple things for me to try. And I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm making a mess. All right, so you were telling me about this egg roll.
Yeah, the egg rolls are right there. Here's a plate for you.
All right.
And then now, do we want to go on to the tacos or do we want to go on to the burger?
All right, well, you were telling me about you started this during the pandemic. The egg rolls.
The egg rolls. The egg rolls, we came out during the pandemic. The restaurant was closed, so what we did was we had food trucks that went out. So we wanted to come up with an item that's going to be kind of easy and kind of quick that we can make. And here come the egg rolls.
And that's what you guys came up with?
And that's what we came up with, yeah.
That's wild.
Not bad, right?
I would never think to put it in there together.
Yeah, I mean, this is the latest item that was featured on Guy's TV show as well, so.
So Gattieri's been here more than a few times.
A couple times, I believe so.
Well, he thinks these are the best crab cakes in the world.
I mean, he came for the crab cakes, and then he had to come back for the crab cake egg rolls.
I know. It's amazing.
Right?
All right, what else do we got?
So right here is going to be our Dundalk Joe burger.
Dundalk Joe burger. I love it.
Dundalk Joe is a local guy that's very popular around here. So all that is going to be just a burger. We have a jalapeno cream cheese spread that we put on the burger.
Okay.
And then obviously you see that we use a pretzel bun. And it's going to be served with our bacon. And it's going to have our 3 cheese mix. It's going to be our American or cheddar cheese, our mozzarella, and our jack cheese.
You got to say
right.
mozzarella.
The mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
So this is also another favorite. And every burger that you purchase, we also donate to the Beaverly Foundation as well. So
what's the Beaverly Foundation?
The Beaverly Foundation is a foundation so Dundalk Joe is a person that came up with this burger, and it's his foundation that he came up with. So take as many as you want. It's the cheese spread. It's a jalapeno cream cheese spread that really, really hits the spot.
That's good.
And you gotta try our fries with the fry sauce right there as well. The fry sauce is a sauce that we make in-house as well.
Guys, if you need a place to come eat, Jimmy's Famous Seafood is definitely the place to do it.
100%. People come for the food, but they stay for the service, so.
I mean, it's absolutely insane. All right. Wow.
All right, and then you won't go on to the next one, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch you up a little bit. Now, these are going to be our steak tacos.
Steak tacos.
So we got carne asada tacos. Going to be topped with our grilled onions, as well as our chimichurri aioli.
Chimichurri. What is chimichurri?
So chimichurri is kind of like a Mexican sauce. A little bit of cilantro, a little bit of lime juice, some onions. Mix it all up, come up with an aioli.
An aioli.
And we garnish it with some cilantros on top, some fresh cilantro.
It's handheld too, which I like. All right, here we go. Three for three, man.
That's not bad, huh?
It's 3 for 3, my guy.
3 for 3. That's a perfect score.
And then you got the chips to go with
it. And then
it.
we got the tortilla chips that we also make at home. Yep, that's going to be our salsa. I mean, we try to make everything in-house. Yeah.
It's good. It's so good, man.
The food's definitely great.
What else that you didn't bring out that you liked on the menu a lot? Like, what are some of your favorite things on the menu?
Well, the one thing that we don't have here is obviously our crab cakes. That's obviously going to be our house favorite. Another dish that we're also known for is going to be our king stuffed lobster. So a king stuffed lobster is going to be your main lobster. It's a pound and a half. What we do is we butterfly open the tail and we stuff it with shrimp, crab meat, and scallops. And then we finish it all with the imperial glaze, throw it back in the broiler for a couple minutes, and then we serve it with a side of butter sauce.
I'm gonna need that this weekend. When I come here this weekend.
Yeah, I'm here on Fridays and Saturdays, so you let me know when you're in.
I'm gonna be here this weekend, man, and let me tell you, I need that this weekend. That looks
for sure. It's
I love
definitely one of the it's definitely one of the house favorites, you know.
All right, so this is a movies. First of all, name your first movie theater experience that you can remember.
My first movie theater experience was probably, I don't think they exist anymore, but I went to a movie theater in Towson, right by Towson.
Okay.
And the first movie I saw was, I think, Spy Kids 3.
Really?
Spy Kids 3D.
Okay. And you remember that?
Ago.
Okay. What is your best movie theater experience that you can remember?
My best movie theater experience?
And it could be your favorite movie that you went to go see at the theater.
Well, I really like the new movie theater that's in Towson.
Okay. But they're not us. They're you want to go to Horizon.
Horizon. Oh, the Horizon that's in on Bel Air, right?
Well, I believe we got ones in Fallston. We got one in Aberdeen. We got one in Marley Station. We have one in Sun Valley, and I'm missing Sun Valley. And
so you guys are everywhere.
We're everywhere, man. We are everywhere.
I'm pretty sure I've been
Sun
to a
Valley,
couple of your
Beltway
locations.
Plaza. I always forget.
Yeah,
I don't
Beltway
mean to.
Plaza. I think that's the one that I've been to a couple times.
Okay,
That's
Beltway.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
It used to be called Beltway Movies back in the day, right?
Back in the day.
Back in the day. I think
You
that's
went
when I
way back.
Hey, I've been around for a little
Let me
bit.
tell you, it's
so
Horizon now. We've
Horizon
done
now?
some
All
stuff.
right.
You'll like the experience.
Yeah,
there.
I'll have to go there this weekend and check it out too.
Definitely, we got some good movies.
Yeah, for sure.
So So go back to your favorite movie theater experience.
My favorite movie theater experience is when they let you drink at the movie theaters.
We do that at 2 of our locations.
Yeah, they didn't used to do that back in the day.
Aberdeen and Fallston.
Aberdeen and Fallston.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Come
I live
and get
pretty
a
close.
couple of cold brews and watch the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got some good stuff there.
That's awesome.
Yes. So what movie did you go see?
Which one?
Your favorite movie theater.
My
experience.
favorite movie was Thor, Love and Thunder.
Really?
The
This
latest
last one?
Yeah, I liked it.
It didn't get great reviews. It didn't get bad reviews. But I will tell you something. Christian Bale, who played the villain in it,
did a really
top
good
5
job.
villain all time, in my opinion. Like, I'm serious. I thought he was great.
He's top notch, so I don't blame him.
He's Batman and he's a good villain. That's crazy to me.
If you can be a hero and a villain, and you're great at both, just shows you the range that you have as an actor. You know?
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Joel, who's watched us at Beltway Movies back in the day, he's watching right now.
Yeah.
He knew about Beltway Movies.
Yeah, I'm an OG. It's been a long time.
Well, you got to come to Horizon Cinemas. Any of our 5
100%.
locations. Aberdeen and Fallston have the alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna have to check out those 2 locations.
I'm
when
just
I come
saying,
up.
my guy.
Yeah, for sure.
One more. What's your name again?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yes,
Steve,
sir.
man. Thank
Nice
you
to
for the
meet you.
food.
No
as soon as we
problem.
get off there, I'm about to grub down
Yeah, take your time. Let me know if you need anything else.
$1 million. You got $1 million?
I wish. Second visit, you get $1 million.
Take a couple of koozies out of there, my guy. Or some
Appreciate it,
handheld. That's for
appreciate it.
you, man. Love it. There, you got a whole handful. I like it.
I gotta give it to my other coworkers. Though.
Get a couple more if you need. I got a whole bunch in there. You can pass them on out.
There's only a couple of us down there. I'll leave.
No,
it to the
he
fans.
said there's only a couple of them I like. That's what I heard. All right, man. I appreciate you
All right,
coming out, man.
appreciate you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one. Yes,
You
sir.
too, buddy. All right. We got somebody here who wants to talk games and movies. So let me move the camera back on over here. You can pick up the mic.
I'll just lean in talking like this.
Or my thing could not work.
All right, so last game of the evening is going to be Jimmy's famous trivia movie version. So if you flip over that little white piece of paper I gave you.
Let's do this.
All right.
What's your name?
My name is Wyatt.
Wyatt, and is this your first time at game night?
No, this is probably like my 6th or 7th time.
All right. And what do you like most about coming to game night at Jimmy's Famous Seafood? What do you like most?
Oh, man. Well, number one, the food's excellent between their seafood or different varieties that they have.
Yes.
But I think the atmosphere here when hanging out with friends,
top notch.
Top notch. Can't
Top
beat
notch.
it.
Oh, you know what the second place to watch friends, be with friends and go to a place? The movies. Have you been to the movies lately?
You know, fun fact, I probably have not been to a movie theater since maybe 2 years before COVID, so 4 going on 5 years.
We need to change that tonight. We need to get you some movie tickets. So I'm going to take care of you, man. If I get you some movie tickets, are you going to go to a movie?
I would do that, yeah.
All right, we're going to take care of you, man. We're going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. You're going to leave your information because I gave all my passes to him tonight. But even if you don't win, I'm going to make sure you get to a movie.
Okay.
Because that's important to me.
I appreciate that.
All right, so what is the last movie you went to go see in the theater?
Last movie I went to see? Yeah, like I said, it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm thinking that was Justice League.
Okay. What did you think? Are you a DC person? Do you like?
I'm Marvel. But
okay.
I thought I remember seeing that movie. I saw it with my best friend Scott, who is probably the most critical person I know, and he goes, the animations were terrible.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought it was really good.
I knew I liked you, Wyatt. I knew I liked you, man.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was great.
The only thing I think, if I recall about that movie, I think it was either super long or it was shorter on the. Because usually those types of movies are like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I think that might have been like under 2 hours or something like that. But I thought that was really good. I enjoyed that.
Justice League was good. Batman versus Superman was really good. And I have a feeling that's why you might have went to go see was Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Because Justice League, I think, came out on the streaming platform, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. I got to remember about that. But I know the Batman versus Superman was great, too, and it had all the other things. But I like DC. I just wish DC would stick with their characters the way that Marvel does.
Yeah, see, Marvel does a really good about character development, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And DC...
They even went back with Black Widow after her character was killed off. Like...
Right.
That's how much they're invested into the movie.
And, you know, I guess not to get off the topic of DC, but like Marvel, like that's a great example there. Like where you know, yeah, you'll be, you know, let's just say Avengers, the second movie, right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they throw in a movie about the Hawk, like She-Hulk, for example, that just came out. Like, you know, they just come out with movies and you'll have to read about it, and you as a watcher, as a viewer, as an enthusiast, has to figure out how this fits in the Marvel universe. I think that's so cool.
I agree. I 100% agree. Now, you told me the last movie. What was your first movie you went to go see at the movie that you can remember? Whatever you can remember.
I don't think I can remember that. I was definitely with my parents back in Ohio.
Oh, is that where you're from?
Yep. It was definitely a Cinemark.
Are you a Browns fan or a Bengals fan, real quick?
Oh, I'm a Browns fan.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, don't be sorry.
I'm so sorry about that.
We're on the up and up.
Okay, so it was in Ohio. You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
Your earliest memory, you can't remember.
I would say maybe Marley and Me.
Marley and Me was such a good movie.
I know. Talk about crying.
Talk about crying, my guy. Seriously, man. I love. First of all, I love rom-coms, romance comedies. And I want them to come back into the theaters because since COVID, the biggest things that have been coming into theaters are like your action movies and your Marvel, your cinematic stuff. But I want to see more rom-coms come in, and I love Marley and Me. I don't think I cried so much at a movie.
I know.
Because I'm a big dog person, so I love.
Yeah, I grew up with dogs.
Yep, I love it.
My girlfriend started turning me into a cat person now, but it's like every time I see a dog, I'm like, oh.
So is your girlfriend here?
Yes, she is.
Okay, what is your team name tonight?
Nerds Know Things.
Nerd. Oh, so you're with Matt.
Yep.
But you're gonna win tonight. I don't even need to give you movie tickets. You're gonna win tonight.
To put it in perspective for you, right? The very first question for shots was, how many VHSs were sold in the first 24 hours for Lion King?
Yeah.
Answer was 4.5 million. I guessed 3.5 million. I got us the shots. Everyone else was guessing like 900,000, 850.
VHSs were big back in the day, man.
I know. I have every single Lion King VHS, and even the half ones as
Lion
well.
King, yep, the Lion King. Well, those might be worth some money one day. You might want to keep those, man. Those old Disney VHSs are crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to get you back to the movies. We're gonna figure that out. Whether you win tonight or not, we're gonna take care of you. Get you back
That's
to the
her
movies.
right there.
Oh, come on up here real quick. 1 second. Say hello. What's your name? Lauren. When was the last time you went to the movies?
I think our first date.
Oh, so it was more than 5 years.
You're right.
It was less than 4. You're lying to me now, man.
He forgot our first date.
It was.
I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
It was it.
Oh, terrible movie.
Okay. All right. So yeah, no, he said it. He remembered your first date. He remembered
our
it.
first date.
Okay. He told me that. That's what he said. He said it. He said it was the first
We
date.
have not been to the movies.
Well, you guys need to go back. If I give you a couple movie tickets, you guys are gonna go?
Yeah.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Horizon Cinemas.
Horizon Cinemas.
I love it. I love it. Hey, keep him in line.
I
And
will.
try to convert him from being a Browns fan. We can't.
I'm sorry. We're from Ohio.
Oh, you're from Ohio too.
Yeah, we've never been to the movies in Maryland.
Well, you're gonna have so if we get, you're gonna post it on social media. We're here at Horizon Cinemas, right?
Yeah, I'm not famous on social media,
It
so I
doesn't
don't know if
matter.
we'll see it,
You're just
but-
gonna tag it and you're gonna tell your friends and you're gonna be like, "They're awesome. It's the best movie theater experience I've ever had in my life."
All right. I'm a teacher. I'll tell my students to go.
You know what? You know what? I'll make sure we get some stuff for your students too.
Okay.
I love it. All right.
You gonna come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come back now.
I don't know when, but I will make sure I come back and I'll get you to follow me on social media and we'll DM back and forth and I'll make sure we take care of you guys. Because that's what we do at Horizon Cinemas.
All right.
Because we want people to come back to the movies. Because in all honesty, you got to remember streaming platforms when COVID took over, took a lot, right? But the movie theater experience, you can't beat that. Going to the movies, getting popcorn, getting soda, it's a good date night, obviously. Yep. You had your first kiss. You're getting yourself in trouble tonight, dude. All right. Look, I love having you guys on. I hope you guys win tonight. Have fun, okay? Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, see you later.
I
love it. I love it. I think I was getting that guy in trouble. I'm pretty sure I was getting that guy in trouble. I had to play it off. No, he remembered our first date. He really remembered it. I'm laughing. I'm not okay. I didn't know our podcast would cause marital. They're not married. I didn't know it would cause relationship issues. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to bring people together. Come back to the movies. All right. Oh, I love the Ghostbusters story. That's what they're playing right now, Ghostbusters. All right. Let me get hey, can I have somebody from Bill's Mafia come up and hang out with me for a minute? Where's Bill's Mafia at? They're just drinking. They're ignoring me. Bill's Mafia doesn't hear me. Yeah, Bill's Mafia. Horizon Cinemas. Yeah, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Horizon Cinemas.
What do we want?
All right. Well, first of all, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim. This is your first time at her game night, I assume, because you were asking.
We're not even game nighters. We're just here.
What do you think so far?
It's fun.
You like the food?
It's cool. Food is good. Food is
really-
fantastic.
Where are you from?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Are you
Bill's Mafia, baby.
Bill's Mafia. So are you excited? Are you excited for this football season?
Very excited.
I know, man. Look, I'm a Dolphins fan. It's gonna be a big year for you guys. I'm just gonna let you guys have a good team. I'm not gonna say you don't. Speaking of sports, what's your favorite sports movie of all time? Because we're
Favorite sports movie all the time? That's a great question.
That's why I asked that.
I don't know. Favorite sports? The Natural. Filmed in Buffalo.
Was it really?
Yeah, filmed in Buffalo.
Robert Redford. I love it. What's the name of his bat? You remember the name of his bat?
What's that?
The name of his bat in the movie. For a koozie.
The name of his bat. Was it Wonderstruck or something? See?
Look at you. It was Wonder. But yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, it had the little lightning bolt on it.
My favorite sports movie of all time. I'm just a couple of years younger than you, just a couple. is The Sandlot. I love The Sandlot.
Sandlot is awesome too.
I love Sandlot.
Yeah.
And then
there's a kid that grew up in North Tonawanda, New York, that looks exactly like the catcher.
Smalls? I mean, Ham
Yeah.
Porter?
It looks exactly like him. Yeah. His name's Shane.
I love it. Shout out to Shane. Looking like Ham.
Shane Yannick. Looks exactly like the catcher, man. I'll tell you. That kid, he could be him.
Now, let me ask you, what's your first movie theater experience that you can remember?
My first movie theater experience?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was probably like 4 years old going to like Star Wars or some shit.
The original Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, did you go, see all the Star Wars movies after that? Are you a Star Wars person?
Big Star Wars fan.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Wars is where it's at.
What'd you think of Han Solo? I always ask that question to Star Wars fans.
Han Solo's the man, dude.
No, the movie Solo. What did you think of it?
I never watched it.
See,
I couldn't watch it.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't watch it.
A lot of people didn't like it.
I watched all the ones that were like
1, 2
the
episodes.
movies, and then that's it. Like I don't want to see the spin-offs. I don't want to see all that stuff. I want Star Wars.
I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you. What was the last movie you went to go see at the theater? Do you remember?
I don't know. I
Okay.
really don't remember.
So do you live here now, or do you live up there still?
No, I live in Buffalo.
You guys are just here?
Just here for the weekend to hang out and party.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, hey, look, if you guys can go to a movie while you're here, we'd love for you to come to Horizon Cinemas,
It's
man.
not going to happen.
Not going to happen? Well, next
Not gonna
time you
happen.
guys come, you go to the movies at Horizon Cinemas, man. But thank you for coming on tonight, brother. Be good, man. I love it. We're here live at Jimmy's Famous Seafood on Game Night, a podcast at the movies. I'm your host, Stephen Daniels, and this has been a great show so far tonight. Great show so far tonight. All right, while we are waiting, we're going to do a couple more things. One of the things I want to talk to you about is one of the movies that is coming out here very soon. I'm really excited about this movie. I want to say it comes out in 2 weeks, or does it come up this? Let me make sure. I want to make sure I double check. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. All right, Thursday. It comes out this Thursday. It's got one of my favorite actors in it, Viola Davis. I love her to death. She's absolutely amazing. And this movie is called The Woman King. And The Woman King comes out and it opens up on Thursday. And there's some really cool things that I found online that I wanted to share with you because I want you guys to get a good understanding of how great this movie is going to be. So it opens up this Thursday. I'm not going to show you the trailer just yet. I'm going to show you the trailer, but I'm going to show you some behind the scenes things that some of the cast have talked about. So this is the first thing. It's about the training that went on into the movie for The Woman King.
My body went through hell.
Oh, the training. It's been a lot. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to survive this process. People think training's going to be you just getting a little bit strong to do a bit of stunts. But for this...
3 hours of martial arts a day.
We had weapons training.
Everything from sword play, spears, machetes. A lot of punching. An hour and a half of weights, sprinting.
Gina, the director, joined us, and that helped bond us. She's transformed our bodies. She's transformed our minds as well.
I mean, I feel like a badass.
If that don't get you pumped up, I don't know what will. That movie looks so good. And I'm really excited to see the action in it because Viola Davis in an action movie is just something that I didn't know I needed to see with my life, but now I know I want to see. This is a little bit more from the cast and how they came together and formed a sisterhood while creating this movie, which I think is really, really cool.
Working with these young women means absolutely everything to me.
We were family immediately.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know my sister.
Filming in South Africa, all in the trenches together.
The energy of the land is in the film and in all of us.
This was by far the most we'd ever had to push ourselves physically.
Blood, sweat and tears never rang so true.
Our scars are our pride.
We formed a really strong bond.
It was a dream experience.
Rated PG-13.
So again, this is the movie The Woman King. I think this is going to be a very underrated movie for the end of the summer. I know summer's gone. I know we're in the fall now. I get it. I understand it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. It's going to be big. So if y'all haven't seen the trailer for it, that's what we're going to watch right now. This is a trailer for The Woman King.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom. But we have a weapon. They are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Paneska, you are asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know, take my power, my power. Don't know, take my power.
You are called to join the King's Guard.
Don't know, take my power.
No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Ready for war, where you
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory. We are the blade of freedom. We are the home.
Don't know, take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, take my power, my power.
That opens up on Thursday. I don't know about you, but that movie looks amazing. It looks so good. King's 1989 said that looks good. It does look really, really, really good. I'm very excited about that one. That's not the only movie that comes out. One of the other movies that I'm really, really looking forward to seeing that also debuts this Thursday is a movie called See How They Run. Now, one of my favorite, I love a good murder mystery. Clue is one of my all-time favorite movies. Absolutely love Clue. There's so much about Clue. If you don't remember Clue, go back and watch it. It's such a good movie. A Murder on the Orient Express is another movie that I absolutely love, even to this day. And so I love a good murder mystery, and there hasn't been too many that have been made very well recently. I enjoyed the newest Murder on the Orient Express. That was really, really good. So this movie, I saw the trailer for it a few weeks back. I think it's not going to get the recognition it deserves, and I think it could be one of the top 10 movies of this year. Like, the cast looks amazing. It looks so good. And that opens up this year. That opens up on Thursday, too. So this is called See How They Run.
Victim's name is Leo Kopernik, sir. Seems he was killed in the costume store. And then he was deposited here. Staged, so to speak. Sorry, sir. How much longer do you intend to hold us all hostage?
Or is that the idea? Gather all the suspects and interrogate each of us in turn until the mystery's solved?
Marvin Cocker-Norris, overrated playwright.
Celebrated playwright?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I can't read my own handwriting.
There was an incident. I'll kill you.
It's as good as a confession.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Constable. What do we have here? Working late, huh?
He killed Kopernik to hush up the affair. Case closed. I'm doing it again, aren't I, sir? Jumping to conclusions.
A little bit.
You've never heard of Richard Attenborough.
A real-life detective.
I understand that you came to blows the night in question.
It was me, Inspector. I arrest you for the murder of Leo Cochran.
No.
We have a serial killer on the loose.
Please, stand back!
He keeps the key! Under the mat. We are no longer merely suspects. We are also potential victims.
So what did he do that made you suspicious? It wasn't so much what he did, it was more the way he did it. How'd he do it? Sort of suspiciously. Right.
See How They Run. That opens up this Thursdays in select theaters here at Horizon Cinemas. I'm very excited about that movie. Sam Rockwell, one of my favorite actors in Hollywood. He's played villains. He's played, heroes. He's done, supporting roles, main roles. He's so good. One of the best actors in Hollywood. Love Sam Rockwell. Oh, they're waving behind me. Yeah.
All right, here's your scores heading into the last round of trivia. 108 points for Team Ginger.
I'm going to go say something to them here in a little bit.
112 for the Mechanics.
After the show, which we're going to end here in a little while, I want you to go to Horizon Cinemas on Instagram, and we're going to go live for a couple of minutes on there in a little bit, not right away. So just be on the lookout for it. And I'm going to sit down with some of the people at the table, and we're going to go on Instagram live and interview some of the people at their tables for their team. Okay? All right. So the last thing that I want to talk about is a movie that is returning to theaters on September 23rd. The reason that they're doing this is because they're gearing up for the sequel that is coming out later this year. All right. Now, this has been pushed back a couple of years now, I feel like. The first movie took 10 years to make. The second movie has taken 10 years to make. And I'm really excited about it. And it's going to be, you want to get out? Hold on. We got somebody here that wants to talk. Sure. What's going on? What's your name?
Dalton,
what team are you on tonight?
I am on Nerds Know Things.
Nerds Know Things has been sending me over people. I like Nerds Know Things. All right. So how long have you been doing this? Coming to game night here.
It's been a few months, definitely.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's great to get with friends.
Fun,
yeah.
It's just something to do.
Exactly.
Relax.
Now, this is Hollywood. So did you know a lot of the answers tonight?
Yeah, I'm mad we got the 2003 action sci-fi wrong. I said Matrix, but
what was
I think
it?
It was rated R.
It was what was it? What was the answer?
It was Matrix, but
you didn't know it was rated R.
We didn't think, because
it
of
is.
the first one.
Yep, exactly. It was. All right, so let me ask you a couple questions. What is your favorite, your first movie theater experience? Your first. I want you to go back into your brain and tell me the first movie theater experience you ever had.
I know me and my grandmother
90 seconds.
Went to see Toy Story.
The first
3.
one. Oh, the third one.
Oh, no, I'm not that old.
Toy Story 3.
3, yeah. It's probably my first. Or 2. I don't
The
know.
fact that you just said I'm not that old really makes me sad. Because I remember going to the theaters to see the first Toy Story, and you said to me, "I'm not that old." I appreciate this, Dalton. It's been a lot of fun talking to you tonight, but I'm just messing with you, man. All right, so you went to the movies with your grandmother. You went to go see Toy Story 3. You liked it? Like, was there anything that stuck out?
One of my favorite movies ever.
Awesome. Is your grandmother still with us? Is your grandmother still with us today?
Yes.
All right, good. I was like, I didn't know if it had some sentimental meaning there, but it sounds like it does, which is great. What is your favorite movie that you ever went to go see at the movie theater?
That I went to go see at the movies?
Yes.
Infinity War.
Everybody's talking about Marvel.
Or The Force Awakens.
Star Wars. They're both great movies. Do you like the theater experience more than sitting at home and watching it because of the sound and the big screen? Like, what makes the movie theater experience better?
Well, there's a lot of things, like just sitting there, just nothing else bothering you.
Got to put your phone away.
Yeah.
No distractions.
D&D.
No distractions.
It's just time to just let everything else go and just focus
on the movie. That's what I tell people all the time. What's the last movie you went to go see?
Nope.
What'd you think of that?
Atrocious.
So you didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Where did you go see it at?
I think it was Arundel Mall.
Okay. Have you ever been to Horizon Cinemas?
No.
Okay. We got to get you to go. You're going to win tonight, it sounds like. Sounds like you guys are going to win. So if you guys win tonight, you're going to get some movie passes and some free popcorn.
Whole team?
Yes. Well, I don't know. It depends on how they split up what I gave them. But I want you to go to a movie. As a matter of fact, if you DM me on Instagram, are you on Instagram?
No.
Are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
If you DM Horizon Cinemas on Facebook and say you are part of, what's your team name?
Nerds Know Things.
Nerds Know Things. I'll make sure I get you a couple movie passes to a movie. Is that cool with you?
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll come see us and you'll go see us for every movie you want to go see, right?
If I had to.
Horizon Cinemas, right?
Yes.
All right, man. Take a couple of koozies and a couple of take a couple of koozies, couple of hand sanitizer. I said wash. No problem, man. I love it, man. I love it. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna get back to what I was just talking about. So Avatar is being re-released in theaters everywhere, September 23rd. So if you don't remember, here's a little thing to jog your memory.
You are not in Kansas anymore. You are on Pandora. You think you're one of them?
Weapons free, weapons free.
Come to Papa. I kind of hoped you'd say that.
Avatar, rated PG-13, returns to theaters in 3D in all formats, September 23rd.
That is Avatar returning to theaters September 23rd. That is the highest grossing movie of all time. Make sure you guys come and see that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Mike's coming to do. Mike, how many questions, rounds are left? Is this it?
We have 2 questions left, another shot question, and then a final question.
And the nerds over there.
Nerds and We're Just Guessing are in the top 2
Okay.
for this game. Everyone's doing particularly well.
We're going to wrap up the show here, but is there anything you want to say about the best place to eat? Because the food here I got was amazing
Look,
so far.
it's Jimmy's Famous Seafood, hands down, right?
Yeah.
So you got to come here. We're located in Halliburton Avenue in Baltimore.
Yep.
We ship nationwide.
So if somebody in Florida wants a good crab cake, because I have some people in Florida that are watching,
We can ship it to your house in 2 days. Yes.
what do they do? Just go online?
Go online. Yep, jimmysfamousseafood.com. We do shipping to Alaska. We ship, actually, it's funny because I saw an order go to Alaska like a few months ago. I'm like, I didn't know we shipped there. It's like, yeah, we ship everywhere.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
It's wonderful. Yeah, so try us.
Jimmy's Famous Seafood. I'm so excited that I'm so excited about this. This has been so much fun being here tonight. Hope you guys had a good time too watching the show tonight. I've enjoyed it. If you do not know, okay, you should. Horizon Cinemas is the place to go for all your best movie theater experiences. We can get we got popcorn, we got soda, we got alcohol at a couple locations, we got Fathom Movies at Fallston. We got everything. Faith-based movies, action movies, cinematic features, Marvel Cinematic Universe, you name it, we got it. It's awesome. It is absolutely amazing. Kane's 1989. If you follow me at Stephen D SKPL, I will drop the link on Twitter, and I will make sure I drop the link on Twitter. I'll do that because it's good stuff. I don't have the link in front of me. I should. I dropped the ball, Kane's 1989. Sorry, I didn't know that he could. So I learned something new. But I'll make sure. Because K's 1989 is like, I want some. He's like, I want some of those crab cakes. I'm not mad at you, boss. All right, go follow us at Horizon Cinemas. At Horizon Cinemas, all one word on Instagram. In a little while, I'm going to go live on our Instagram. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of a break after we finish here, and then I'm going to go live on Instagram, and I'm going to interview some people on the live IG. It's been a lot of fun. If you want the best place to go, in the description to watch a movie, make sure you guys do that, okay? You will get horizoncinemas.com. Check out all the latest showtimes for the latest movies and what we got coming up. We're going to be doing this again next month, I think, with Jimmy's Famous Seafood at our place, except it's going to be trivia night. And I'm pretty excited about that. And we got a couple of other things in the works over the next couple of months. A podcast at the movies. The number one podcast in the cinematic universe, as far as I'm concerned. This is the place to be. So we appreciate you guys watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you at the movies at Horizon Cinemas. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Stephen Daniels. And make sure you follow us on all Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Go follow us right now. Go do it. All right. We will see you all next time on a podcast at the movies. We'll see y'all. Good night, everybody.